What's up guys, Blake here from GuideToVaping.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Artery Nugget, which is the Gold Rush kit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition, liftoff.
So guys, if you've been watching my videos lately, you know that I'm enjoying the miniature mods that's coming out on the market. And one of these miniature mods that I favor the most happens to be the Artery Nugget. Now, the Artery Nugget is super tiny. It's very small. I'm talking about, I think it's 55.5 millimeters tall. So to be honest with you guys, this is a device that's less than palm size. Now, not only is it great that this device is so damn small, but it also has an OLED screen that's easy to see, but it also has 50 watts and it also has temperature control, which you can play with. So even though you're getting a super small mod, you're getting basically the features you would get in any premium device on the market. The only downside to this mod is that it has a low battery life. So what you're doing here is that you're sacrificing battery life for the convenience of a small device. Now, with me personally, I use these devices a lot at home, even when I'm not going anywhere. However, lately I've been hitting the gym a lot, I've been doing some bike riding, and anytime that I do those activities, I make sure that I bring something like my Artery Nugget with me. For me lately, it's just fit my lifestyle great, and I've enjoyed using this Artery Nugget. So guys, I'd rather go ahead and dive down and take a closer look. I want to give you all the details to this device and let you see it up close and personal. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a closer look at the Artery Nugget. Alright guys, so you were looking at the packaging for the all-new Artery Nugget. So as you can see guys, we have the Artery name here at the top, and then if you look towards the bottom, it says Zinc Alloy Edition Silver, meaning that this Artery Nugget is going to be a silver color. And then it also says that this is the Gold Rush Kit 1 set. Now at the bottom of this device it says Artery Gold Rush Kit 1 set. The top is blank. There's nothing to the left, nothing to the right, but on the back side we have a bit of information. Now at the top you can see that it says Artery, and then it once again says the Gold Rush Kit, and then it gives us a caution with saying things like you got to be 18 to use this device, as well as a few other cautionary statements. Looking down a little bit further, you can see that Artery has this sticker here, which is an authenticity check, and that is basically about it for this Artery Nugget packaging. So now let's get into this box guys. You're going to pull this magnetic lid up here, and then you'll see on that lid it tells you about the Artery Nugget and tells you about the tank that comes with it, and then it also has all your contents here. So guys, basically on this lid it tells you all the parts to the Artery Nugget or to the kit itself. For example, it's got text letting you know where the drip tip is, the top cap, the glass tube, the glass support, the airflow control ring, the power button, the up and down button or plus and minus buttons, as well as the display screen. This is all things that are very much common sense. However, it is there just in case you need it. Now, if you look to this other side of this lid, it is going to show you that there's an indicator light above the micro USB port, and it also shows you where that micro USB port is so that you can charge this device. And then if we take a closer look to that right corner, it says the contents of kit, which is basically letting you know what is actually in this Artery Nugget kit. And that includes 1 Nugget mod, 1 49er tank, 1 extra APC coil, 2 user manuals, 1 USB cable, and 5 spare O-rings. Alright guys, so continuing, let's actually look at what is coming in this kit. And the first thing you can see is that we have the Artery Nugget user manual. The next we have an Artery 49er tank user manual, and then we actually get to see some product. So the first thing you can see here, we have the actual Artery Nugget, and then we have the Artery 49er tank. We have that extra APC coil. I like how everything is wrapped individually in these packages. And then towards the end, we have that micro USB cable, which will allow you to charge the device. And the last thing we have, guys, we have those spare O-rings, which will be used for your tank just in case your O-rings are damaged. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to be looking at is the Artery 49er tank, which is the tank that actually comes with the Artery Nugget. Now as you can see with this Artery 49er tank, it is all stainless steel and it uses Pyrex glass for its tank section. Now starting with this tank, guys, you can see at the top we have a stainless steel drip tip. And as you can see, this stainless steel drip tip does have a wide bore, and it also is Delrin insulated. Now another cool thing about this tank is that it has a top fill design. So if you just unscrew this top base here, and then you can see where you can actually pour your e-liquid. Continuing, you can see that we have Pyrex glass for our tank section, and it has a 4 ml e-liquid capacity. Now another cool thing about the 49er tank is that it actually has juice flow control. So when you turn this ring down here, the airflow ring, you will actually control the juice flow, as you can see on those holes here. And at the same time, when you're not actually controlling your juice flow, you can adjust the airflow control here towards the bottom. Now to access the coils, all you have to do is unscrew that bottom, just like so. And then you can actually see the coil head. Now this coil head uses Japanese organic cotton, and as you can see here, it's got those large wicking holes. Another thing to mention, this coil is a vertical coil, as you can see, and it is 0.5 ohms and uses Kanthal A1 wire. Now this 0.5 ohm pre-installed Kanthal coil will allow you to go up to 50 watts. However, this kit also includes a nickel 200 coil, which has a resistance of 0.2 ohms. Now it also uses that Japanese organic cotton. It has those large wicking holes here, as you can see, and it too is also a vertical coil, as you can see here. Now let's look at this silver Artery Nugget. As you can see, we're gonna have to zoom in because this thing is quite small. So now that we're zoomed in, guys, on this front control face, you can see we have the fire button here at the top. Then we have the minus and plus adjustment button. And then we also have the OLED screen right here, which has a vertical stack. Turning to one side, you can see we have the Artery name here. And then we have the micro USB port as well as that LED notification here. Turning it around to the other side, guys, you can see that we got the N here at the top, and then it says Nugget, letting you know what mod this is. And then you can see how everything is screwed into this device, and all the internals are kept inside is with these two screws here. And then at the top, guys, you can see that we have a 510 threaded connection, and that 510 pin is gold plated copper. Now, when I say this device is very small, I truly mean it. And to give you the exact size, guys, it is 55.5 millimeters tall, then it is 31 millimeters wide here, and then only 22 millimeters in depth. So it is a very, very small, nice little mod here. Now to start sharing a little bit more information with you guys. Alright guys, so the first thing that you need to know here is that this device can range from 5 watts and all the way up to 50 watts. And you'll be also glad to know that this device has temperature control functionality, which includes nickel 200 and titanium. And then it can also be upgraded to support stainless steel temperature control. And that brings me to the next feature of this device, which is that it's firmware upgradable. So if Artery comes out with an update in the future, for example, this stainless steel update, and then you can simply update it to the new firmware. Now continuing on, guys, you can see that we have the OLED screen. It looks very nice, especially on such a small mod. And then guys, if you want to actually change anything with this device and get into its menu, then you can hold the plus and minus adjustment buttons. So hold those down. It'll say work mode setting, and then you can click over on that plus and go to temp power limit setting, and then you have your auto off time setting. You have a system software updating, so when you update it, this is where you'll be going to. It tells you your software version, your work mode setting. So if say you're on work mode setting, you click that, and then this is where you can change from nickel 200 to titanium or stainless steel mode. And you can change between voltage mode or power mode. And then when you're done with all that, you need to go to exit to get out of there. So guys, continuing, this device has a 1000 mAh battery. Obviously it is an internal battery, so you will have to charge it only with that micro USB port here. It has a resistance range of 0.1 ohms to 3.0 ohms. It has a temperature range of 200 degrees to 600 degrees. And the last thing is that this device has pass-through functionality, which will allow you to vape while you actually charge it. And charging you will be doing a lot of. So guys, that's about it for this Artery kit and unboxing. This is what it actually looks like together. As you can see, it is nice, small, and beautiful. So since that wraps that up, guys, and you got that close-up view, let's go ahead and take it up to some FaceTime and see how well this kit actually performs. Alright guys, so you just got a close-up view of the Artery Nugget Gold Rush kit, and I know you're thinking right now that you are quite impressed with this little mod. Yes, it's got a small size, but you do get 50 watts and you are getting that temperature control functionality. And being that this is the Gold Rush kit, you're also getting that 49er tank, which can help you put out some pretty nice clouds. So guys, right now I am at 43 watts. Let's see how well this thing performs. Here we go. Not bad at all. Now keep in mind guys, with this airflow or with this juice flow control, I have it wide open. I did receive a little bit of gurgle going on, and with that adjustable airflow control at the bottom, I have it wide open as well. So it's probably best if I go ahead and turn this up to the maximum that it's rated for, which is 50 watts, and the maximum that you can do with this device. Now, you guys know how I enjoy my own drip tips. Now, this drip tip isn't bad. It's a wide bore drip tip. However, I want to actually stick in my own drip tip and see how well that performs. Let's see here. I don't know what it is about my drip tips. But when I use these drip tips that have a little bit wider bore, they're more of a shorty drip tip, it always seems like it performs better to me. So like I said guys, this is at 50 watts with this super small nugget. And as you guys can see, you can produce some very nice clouds with such a small device. And here we go with one more last pull. So guys, that about wraps it up for this very small Artery Nugget. I've got to say I'm in love with the Artery Nugget, and I'm also in love with this 49er tank, man. It just the pairing looks great together. And I also must mention I'm very pleased with this screen on the Artery Nugget. That stacked OLED screen, it just looks good. So guys, if you want to pick up one of these Artery Nugget Gold Rush kits for yourself, then you can go to vaper.gearbest.com. And as always guys, if you like this video, make sure you smash that like button. And if you want to see more videos like it, make sure you subscribe to the Guide to Vaping channel. So until next time guys, vape on.